Hello friends, good morning all of you. Welcome back to the class. In this session, we are going to study about the determinants as session number 1. In this session, we'll try to understand the meaning of determinant and how to calculate the determinant. And in this chapter, we are having the topics I'm just listing here broadly. One is the introductory topic which we are going to cover today, and the second is properties of determinants, and the third is applications of determinants. See where we can use this determinant topic. So broadly, I can divide this entire chapter into three parts, where today in this session we are going to cover introductory part, and then in the next session we'll discuss the properties, and then we'll go for application part. So this is our syllabus. So in the introductory topic, what we are going to understand the meaning of determinant and the use of determinant, that is what how to calculate the determinant. Now let's see what is the meaning of determinant. You have already studied the linear equation in two variables in 10 standard, like a1x pair of linear equation two variables, b1y equal to c1, a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. And you know how to calculate how to know about the nature of the lines, whether they are intersecting or not, just by calculating the one quantity, that is the ratio of the corresponding coefficients of x and y. If a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, you can say they have unique solution. Otherwise, you can also say they don't have unique solution. We are talking about only unique solution concept. So here, this quantity can also be written as, by doing the cross multiplication, a1 b2 minus a2 b1, just by doing the cross multiplication, which is also not equal to 0. Hence, by this quantity, whether this quantity is equal to 0 or not equal to 0, based on this number, you can say the uniqueness of these equations. Okay, and this number is called determinant. This number is called determinant. And how this determinant number can also be calculated with the help of matrices. Let's see. I am writing the same equations in matrix language just by taking the coefficients of x and y in a square matrix a1, a2, b1, b2, and the variables matrix in a column matrix, and constants also in a column matrix, such that the division can possible. So I am writing the same equation, set of equations, system of equation in matrix language. If you multiply these two matrices and equate to this matrix, you will definitely get this equation. Let's try. This first row is multiplied by first column, hence a1x plus b1y, which is equal to what? c1. So you will get the first equation. Similarly, the second row, first column, a2x plus b2y, which is equal to c2. Hence, we can write this system of equations in matrix equation, where this quantity, where we are focusing uniqueness of the solution, whether the system of equations have unique solution or not, just by calculating this number. And this number can also be calculated from the square matrix which is there in the matrix equation, which is just consisting of the coefficients of x and y in the equation. Now if I take the square matrix here, a1, b1, a2 and b2. Now if I want to get the number here, just what I need to do, I need to multiply these two quantities and then these two quantities, that is what principal diagonal product minus the other diagonal, which implies a1 into b2 first minus a2 into b1. Now you can see these quantities are same. So this quantity you may also calculate from the system of equations, The same quantity can also be obtained in matrix language if I express this equation into matrix equation. So this value is called determinant. Determinant. Okay. And hence, if I represent this square matrix with A, then it is called determinant of set A, also written as shortly det, that is the first three letters of the word det A. Also, it's represented by a symbol, that is best writing the two vertical lines. This is a fundamental, what we call as symbol of determinant of A. So determinant is always calculated in the square matrix itself. स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स के अलावा और किसी मैट्रिक्स में आप डिटरमिनेंट कैलकुलेट नहीं कर सकते हो. रीजन इज already you know that when you express these equations they always framing a square matrix only, though it doesn't have a variable. You may write it as 0y where the element b2 will become 0. So hence each system of linear equations in n variable is always expressible as a square matrix, and that square matrix is always associated with a number. This is what finally when you calculate it will give a number. This may be a real number or it may be a complex number, and this number is called determinant of the square matrix. A is known as, also shortly written as det A, det A. Symbolically we can write it as det A. So when you say the matrix A, square matrix A, it's a collection of numbers, organized number, rectangular arrangement of a numbers. But when you say the determinant of A means the determinant of square matrix A is always showing or associating a number only. So determinant means it's a simple, a real number, a real or complex number which always associated to a square, every square matrix. And square matrix means what? It is just a rectangular arrangement of a data in equal number of rows and columns. So this is the difference between the matrix and the determinant. So determinant is showing always a number. Okay, so fine. So I hope you have understood the meaning of determinant. So in our syllabus, to find the determinant, we are having only 2 by 2 matrices and 3 by 3, up to 3 by 3 only, or 1 by 1. You can also say 1 by 1 square matrix, 2 by 2 square matrix, 3 by 3 square matrix. We are going to find the determinant of 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3. How to calculate the determinant here? Okay, and you may also calculate for the determinant of 4 by 4, 5 by 5, so 6 by 6, n by n also, but it is not in our syllabus. In our syllabus only we confirm our domain up to 3 by 3 matrix only. Now in this lecture we are going to understand the concept how to calculate the determinant of 2 by 2 and 3 by 3 step by step. Let's have a look. Now see, as you know, every square matrix is associated to a number. Every square matrix, whatever the square matrix, if I take 1 by 1 matrix, let us say only one element we have, this is called a square matrix which is 1 by 1 order. Then its determinant, that is determinant of square matrix A, symbolically, right, determinant of A, which is equal to what? Element itself. Remember, element itself. And secondly, if I take the matrix of order, let us say I am representing here B matrix, the elements are B1, yeah, I can also write A, B, C and D, which is a 2 by 2 matrix. Then determinant of B matrix can obtained by multiplying what diagonal element plus principal diagonal element AD minus what BC. Okay, so this quantity is called what? Determinant of matrix B. So when you say the determinant of the matrix, it's always representing a number. So this number may be real or complex. This number may be real or complex. Okay. So when I say determinant, it looks like a modulus. It looks like a modulus. It doesn't mean that the determinant means a modulus. Okay. Determinant may give positive number or negative number. It may give real or complex. But when you say modulus, modulus means is always give positive answers, right? So determinant is different from modulus. Determinant means is associated to a square matrix. But modulus is not associated to square matrix. Modulus means it's simply a positive value of a number. Let us say modulus of minus 2 is 2. But if a square matrix is having one element minus 2 of 1 by 1 order, then determinant of A will be determinant of minus 2 matrix, it's minus 2 only. So when I say the modulus of minus 2 a number, then it is 2. It is a modulus value. But when I say it's a square matrix of element minus 2, it would be minus 2 only, because determinant means a number, it is not the positive value. So you need to remember this important point in your mind while dealing with the determinant. So determinant answer may come positive or negative. Coming to the third part, that is what 3 by 3 matrix. If I take a 3 by 3 matrix, how to calculate this? A, B, C, let us say E, F, G, X, Y and Z. It is a 3 by 3 matrix. And how to calculate the determinant value? That is what I am looking for, that of 3 by 3 matrix. How can I calculate the determinant of this matrix? Now to find this determinant of 3 by 3 matrix, again we need to take the help of 2 by 2 matrix. It means we are going to convert this 3 by 3 matrix into 2 by 2 matrix through some method or process, right, which we called as expansion method, expanding of 3 by 3 matrix, expanding method. And while expanding, you may take the help of any row. Means this can be calculated. The 3 by 3 matrix determinant can be calculated in 6 different ways. Either with the help of 3 rows or with the help of 3 columns. There are 6 ways to find the determinant of 3 by 3 matrix, but with the help of 2 by 2 matrix only. So all further square matrix determinant also depending on its previous one. It means if I want to calculate the determinant of 4 by 4 matrix, first I need to convert them into 3 by 3, then I 3 by 3 2 and 2 by 2. So this is again what interdependency of the matrices. So now first we'll try to understand how to calculate the determinant of 3 by 3 in detail with the help of an example. Right. I'm just writing the meaning of determinant here. It's just either real number or a complex number which always associated to a square matrix, which always showing the uniqueness of the solution. Right. So now if I'm talking about the 3 by 3 determinant matrix, let's take a general matrix of entries 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, and I can also write like 2, 1 and 3. Any. So you may take any entries, it must be real entries. That's it. Now how to find the determinant of this matrix? See, I am expanding this matrix through R1. I am using the row 1 elements to find the matrix determinant of this A. So I am writing first det A. See, I am writing the symbol det A. Determinant of A matrix is, so if I'm using this, so first element, what is the element we have in the row 1? 1. So first element into minus 1 to the power of its position. What is the position of the sum of the position? Means row plus column. It is lies in the first row and first column. So first row, first column, that is minus 1 to the power of first row and first column into the determinant 2 by 2 determinant by eliminating the row and the column in which the element exists. So 1 is in the first row and first column. So just eliminate first row and first column. What is the left elements in the 3 by 3 matrix? This is. So you can write 2, 1, 1 and 3. This is the first part. With the help of the row 1, I am expanding this through row 1. Through row 1. Okay. So now plus then. What is the next element we have? 2. So element 2 into minus 1 to the power of its row and column. What is a row? First row and second column. So I am writing first row and second column. So minus 1 to the power of I plus j. I means row, j means column. I plus j into determinant of the 2 by 2 determinant after eliminating the row and the column in which 2 is existing. So 2 existing in the first row and second column, I am eliminating these two. So we are left with 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3. And then plus. What is the element left? 3. So element into minus 1 to the power of I plus j. So first row, third column. So I plus j into determinant after eliminating the particular corresponding row and column. So 3 is in the first row and third column. So I am eliminating these two. We are left with 3, 2, 2, 1. 3, 2, 2, 1. So this is a way to find the determinant of 3 by 3 determinant simply by writing the particular element and its position minus 1 to the power of its position into the determinant 2 by 2 determinant after eliminating the row and the column of the particular element, nothing else. Now the rest is only simplification. Now see, 1 into means 1 is as it is, minus 1 to the power of 2 is positive 1 into determinant value. How to calculate 2 by determinant? Already you know, 2 3s are 6 minus 1 1s are 1 plus 2 is an element, minus 1 to the power of 3 is minus 1 only into 3 by 3 means 9 minus 2 into 1 is 2. Then 3 times of minus 1 to the power of 4 is positive 1 into the determinant of 2 by 2 matrix, that is what 3 1s are 3 minus 2 2s are 4, crisscross, you can also say crisscross, right? Then after just product of these values, 6 minus 1 is 5, so 5 into 1 is total 5, entire product, plus 9 minus 2 is 7 into minus 1 minus 7 into 2 minus 14. So I am writing the product as minus 14 of this entire product. And here we are left with 3 ones are 3 into minus 1, that is minus 3. So finally we are left with what? 5 minus 14. We can also say it is minus 9 minus 3. Finally we left with minus 12. See, so we always approaches a number at the end once to determine find the determinant of any square matrix. So here it's a real number. So hence this minus 12 is a number is associated to the square given matrix. Getting my point? So it is so simple. Here I am expanded this determinant. I have evaluated determinant with the help of R1, that is row 1. You may also use row 2. You may also use row 3. Similarly, you may also go with column 1, column 2, column 3. There are 6 possible cases to find the determinant of 3 by 3 matrix. It's so simple. So when I use a row 1, so I am using what? Row 1 elements. Only there are 3 elements, so 3 products will be coming. And similarly, when you use a column, column also having 3 elements and 3 product will be coming. So this is a way. So I am taking one more question to find the determinant Otherwise, you may also check the same with the help of other row and other column. You may check the answer would be same. So there we have six options to calculate the determinant. Now, so it's so simple to calculate. So if I ask the question, find the determinant of the square matrix having the element 512, that is 1 by 1 matrix. So simply it has only one element. So definitely the determinant is also the same element. So determinant of this element will be 512. Ready? So if I ask the square matrix giving as 1, 2, 3 and 4, what is the determinant of the square matrix? So ultimately simply by doing the cross multiplication of the first principal diagonal elements 4 minus 6, that will be what? Minus 2. So when you calculate the determinant of any value, it always associated to a number which may be a real or complex according to the elements in the matrix. So this is the meaning of determinant of a square matrix. So determinant means by default we are dealing with the square matrix. Other than the square matrix, you cannot find the determinant. Remember this point. Apart from this, now I am going to take few questions to understand the determinant concept. Fine. Here, what I am taking here. If determinant of 2 by 2 matrix x, 2, 3 and 4, which is also equal to given as, right, 5, 1, 3 and let us say it's 6. Find the value of x if determinant of this square matrix is equal to determinant of this square matrix, what is the value of x? So how can I calculate? Simply by finding LHS and RHS, because there when you calculate determinant it reduces to a numbers only. Now when you do this calculation, it will be what? 4x minus 6 is equal to 30 minus 3. So 4x minus 6 is equal to 27. So ultimately 4x is equal to, when you calculate it, is 33. So x is equal to 33 by 4. So we are able to find the value of x, nothing else. So this is one of the question they are asking, frequently asked in boards for 1 mark and 2 mark question, right? Apart from this, one more question I am taking. Right. I am taking the same. See the change in the question. Find the value of x. Find the value of x if this determinant is equal to 2. Now the change in the question. See. So when you are calculating this determinant, so it would be what? 4x minus 6 only. But when you are eliminating this determinant, when the determinant value is given, you need to take plus or minus 2 both. Reason here, this quantity may be plus, may be minus, it depending on the quantity, the value of x. I am repeating here, the value you are taking here 2, which is depending on the value of x. So while eliminating like this, that is the value of determinant is given as 2. So we are taking plus or minus 2 to solve the value of x when it is given as the value. So 4x is equal to, we are having both the symbols plus 2 as well as 4x is equal to minus 2. That is what? Plus 2, sorry, 4x is equal to 2 plus 6 and minus 2 plus 6. So hence x would be equal to, here 8 by 2 is 8 by 4 is 2, here x is equal to 4 by 4 is 1. So this is another question. So these all questions are there in the first exercise, that is your chapter number 4, 4.1 from the NCERT. So I request you all to complete this exercise today after watching this video, and please keep on doing this exercise. When you are thorough in doing the 2 by 2 matrix and 3 by 3 matrix, then only we will able to understand the next concept, because these all concepts are in a sequence, in a chain, and interdependent. So if you are not thorough to find the determinant of 2 by 2 and 3 by 3, then you can say it will be the last class for you then. So if you are thorough in this, definitely you will able to understand the properties of determinant, and you may use this determinant concepts in application based questions, which are very important for board point of view. And from this chapter, one 4 mark question is must be there, and one 6 mark question must be there. Apart from this, they may also frame the questions of objective type questions, basically 1 marker and 2 mark questions. So 1 marker type questions may ask many questions are possibility from this chapter. So keep on doing. Okay, stay at home, be healthy, be safe. Thank you all of you, and keep watching the sessions in the subsequent videos. Okay, thank you all of you.